Ladies and mostly gentlemen, today we're going to talk about Covenant Armor, and more specifically the brand new Covenant Armor that has come into the game in patch 9.1, Chains of Domination. Yeah, so all of the Covenants are getting brand new sets, and we're going to talk about them and we're going to show them off. But before we get into that, guys, just want to shout out my Twitch, twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me streaming the Shadowlands 9.1 PTR, or the Burning Crusade Classic Beta, I'm over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. Right, so the brand new Covenant Armors, this was something that was announced at BlizzCon Online. So yeah, every single Covenant is getting a brand new armor set. Now, unlike the 9.0 armor sets, these armor sets are actually for all of the armor types. So, you know, your Kyrian set will be for, you know, cloth, leather, mail, and plate, etc, etc, right? Now, these sets are pretty minimalistic, and some of them do actually take inspiration from previous Warcraft games and things like that, so they are pretty cool looking. One thing that's really strange, and this is something that hasn't changed since the launch of the patch, is the fact that the Venthyr actually have two sets, and I don't really know why that's a thing. Maybe they made two sets and they were like, you know what, we'll give them both. But Venthyr characters get excited because you're getting two sets instead of one in patch 9.1. Now, the other thing is that they actually did make 4 of each of the sets, but in the last PTR build, it looks like we're only going to be getting 3, and they did actually put the method of obtaining them in the collection thing, and this is obviously subject to change, but one of them is Death's Advance. Now, this is actually reaching Exalted and a level of Renown with the Death's Advance faction, which is the brand new faction of 9.1 in Korthia. That will be available for all of the Covenants there. The other two are Renown and Renown Quartermaster, so it'll be interesting to see how that comes out. At the moment, it's not currently featured on the Renown list, so we're going to see, you know, whether or not you actually unlock it through Renown, and then you unlock it through the Quartermaster, where you have to buy it through, you know, Anima and whatnot. And as I said, there was a 4th set, which has now been removed. Not sure if that's coming back, but I will mention it, obviously, what it looks like as we go through. So, with that being said, ladies and gents, let's take a look at the first set, and that is, of course, the Kyrian Set. This is the Kyrian Set right here. As I mentioned, 3 are available in-game, and this is what it looks like. It's okay. Now, what you'll notice straight away is that it doesn't actually have shoulders, and this is a design choice. This set does not have any shoulders, and I very much doubt that it will have any shoulders because in the official promotional art there wasn't any shoulders featured. Now, what's cool about this set is there's a lot of 3D assets that make it really kind of stand out from other sets. Like you can see on the biceps there, like the straps kind of hanging down there, like seamlessly kind of matching with the rest of the set. And that's kind of the thing with a lot of these sets, is they're designed seamlessly, where, you know, you have all these different pieces, but they do kind of match in quite nicely. Like you look at the cloak, for example, matching almost perfectly with the chest piece, which has these kind of giant gems on them with like golden feathers, which is kind of cool. As I said, it does come in a couple of different colors, which are not too different from each other really, just kind of like washed out white or dirty white, a pure white, and the one that's kind of missing and the one that got removed is actually one of the coolest ones, and that's kind of the like Morsworn one, the kind of dark blue color, which I think looks really cool. Hopefully that makes an appearance later on in the patch or something like that. But yeah, this is the set here. Now, definitely not one of the strongest sets that is available. It does come in robe or pants form. And when I say pants, yeah, it's more of the British term. It's very, a little bit skimpy there, but you could definitely see that it's taken inspiration from like Greek mythology and kind of ancient Greece, kind of the look of it, and which is really cool. I think that's kind of neat. Like you've seen that across the Kyrian, and this set does definitely personify that for sure. And I think it has some cool aspects and some missable details. I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like the more you look at it, the more details you find. Definitely not the best set of all of the Covenant sets, but nonetheless, the Kyrian set is nice looking for sure. The next set we're going to take a look at is the Necrolord Set. This is called the Necromantic Vestments, and this is one of the coolest sets they've actually brought out. As you can see, it does kind of look like a cloth set. As I said, it is available to all armor types, so you can be a rogue wearing this, and you can kind of mix and match it and make it look very cool. Obviously, the biggest thing here, and the most obvious part of it, is the fact that it looks like a Necromancer from Warcraft 3. I think this inspiration is absolutely awesome. I'm so happy they've gone with this look for it. I think it looks absolutely amazing, honestly. I'm so happy with this set. And now what's really cool about the set as well is that the different versions are such different colors. Like you look at, you've got the Renown set, which is like the purple one, the kind of standard color that you expect. You've got the Renown Quartermaster, which is kind of a green color. And then the Death's Advance one, which I think is one of the coolest ones, where it has the 2 different colors. It's like maroon and black with green runes all over it. I think that's just such a cool look. Another really cool part of this set is, of course, the belt there. You can see it's got 2 daggers hanging down from the belt buckle, which looks absolutely amazing. You can see the gloves as well, got kind of a skeleton thing to it, like a Halloween skeleton costume or something. That's kind of weird, but it does match nicely for sure. The helm is pretty cool. Now, it is questionable on some other races, but on a human, I think it looks great, and most like human-like races, it also looks really great, and obviously those shoulders being absolutely huge on pretty much every race. Like, I don't know if that's how it's going to be, but I think they look amazing nonetheless. The missing color is a blue color. This, unfortunately, has not made an appearance as of yet. It is in the game files, but it has not made an appearance as something that you can collect in 9.1. But yeah, big fan of the Necrolord set. I think it looks so cool. Now, it doesn't look like there is a non-robe version as of right now, as of the recording of this video. Not sure if that's something that's going to come in later, but of course, you can mix and match it with different things that you have available on your characters to make a really cool looking set. So yeah, that's the Necrolord set. The next set we're going to take a look at is the Night Phase set, and this is the Grove Guardians Regalia. Yes, the Grove Guardians Regalia. This set is kind of weird looking. Yeah, there's a lot of missable details here though, and let's go through it. So I'm not a big fan of the Night Phase in general. I don't really like the art style. I think, you know, I can understand how people could like it, but for me personally, it's not really something that I'm into, but I can respect some good looking sets. And yeah, I mean, the coolest thing about this, and honestly, like, it's such a minor thing, is the back of it. So you look at the shoulders, you look at the back piece, that is just a seamless transition of kind of like feathers and the design there, especially with the helm as well. And I think that's such a cool look, and that's something that, as I said at the beginning of the video, like, the seamlessness of these sets is so nice. You can really tell that they have taken some time to kind of design these sets really nicely to kind of match in with itself, honestly. I don't know, like, I think my problem with the set is just there's so many holes in it. Like, you look at the chest there, there's a hole in the set. Like, I don't know, it's just a bit of a strange one, honestly, and it's kind of wearing like 3/4 lengths. Like, I don't know, is it walking down the beach in Benidorm, or is it going to find monsters in Torghast? I don't really know, honestly. Like, the boots are kind of rubbish as well. Like, I don't know, like, you look at those little vine sort of boots, you've got no shoes, essentially, you're kind of running in barefoot. One missable detail, which I think is really cool on this, I'm not going to lie, is the fact that it has a little pan flute on the side of it. Yeah, that's kind of cute. I wish there was like some way to use it, or some way to do an animation with it, but that's really like a cool little addition there to the side of the set there. The belt's kind of cool as well, kind of draping down, and of course that helm having those giant kind of stag-like horns that we've seen on like the on the creatures of Ardenweald. And yeah, so the eyes don't really glow either, which I kind of expected them to, but unfortunately don't. You do kind of get this feather kind of mane coming off of the helm as well, which I think is a cool design. And of course, like round the neck as well, it's kind of like bunched up, and I think that's kind of cool. That will make your character obviously look a little bit different wearing that helm and chest. But yeah, overall, I don't think the Night Fae is one of the best sets. The Renown one is kind of bluey. The Death's Advance is kind of like a drusty type one. I think this is actually one of the cooler looking colors that is available for this set. And the Renown Quartermaster is just kind of another blue. Now, the missing set is kind of a purpley one. Will that make an appearance? We will certainly see. But yeah, the purple one is currently not available for players in 9.1. So yeah, overall, Night Phase set, I can understand how people like it. I'm sure there'll be people in the comments that'll be like, yeah, dude, that's my favorite one. For me personally, I'm not that much of a fan, but I do think it does have some cool details nonetheless. And I think they've done a good job with it. And finally, the Venthyr. And as I mentioned before, there are two sets available for the Venthyr. The first one we're going to take a look at is the Court Attire. Now, this is one of my favorite sets that has come out of these Covenant sets. It's super simple, it's super cool, and I don't know, I'm such a big fan of this set, honestly. I do love the Venthyr aesthetic though, so maybe I'm a little bit biased here. So, let's take a look at this set. Obviously, the weakest part of the set is the helm. I don't really know what's going on with that helm. A little bit strange, but I do love that massive kind of Dracula collar, which comes along with it, and the massive medallion which goes around the neck of the set. There are no shoulders available for the set, similar to the Kyrian set, but I don't think it needs it, honestly. I felt like it would be kind of forced if it did have shoulders, so there are no shoulders available for this set as of right now, and I don't think they will make any. But yeah, I do love the kind of 3D assets of this, the puffiness of the shoulders, and of course on the back there, the cloak fur, which looks really cool. And obviously, as I said, that necklace is just so sick. I believe that is attached to the chest of the set there, so if you do want to throw that on with some other pieces, that is going to be available for you. Now, one thing is really cool is the gloves. Check that out. So in the hand of one of the gloves, you actually have this kind of like really sharp thumb, like a really sharp thumb. Is that for opening letters? I'm sure there is a technical term for it, no doubt. I don't know it. But yeah, you have like a blade on your thumb there, along with a ring on each of the hands as well. One thing that's kind of funny at the moment on the PTR is that the belt kind of has a mind of its own when you move it back and forth on the appearance tab. Yeah, it just kind of spins around there. I don't think that's going to be something. It's not going to look like John Cena's belt when it launches. But yeah, nonetheless, fun little bug there. The belt, not that great, honestly, just kind of a dangling down there, kind of a Venthyr kind of logo with the gem in the middle there, and the boots are really not really too special, to be honest. But overall, I think the look of this set is really, really nice. I think the color differences are cool as well. Like the Death's Advance set is kind of like in a greeny gray look, and the Renowned Quartermaster is kind of a maroon and black look, and I think this is actually one of the better colors that is available for this set. Now, the missing set is kind of a lighter gray. Again, don't know where that's gone. We'll see if it comes back, but as of right now, not available. So yeah, these are the 3 quarters higher sets available for the Venthyr. And as I mentioned, there is 2 Venthyr sets. So the other Venthyr set is called the Inquisitor's Vestments. This, again, is not bad looking. I actually think the first set is better, and these are currently both available from the vendor, so I will presume that this is going to be something that the Venthyr will get. They're going to get 2 sets, so yeah, congrats to you guys. This one does have shoulders, as you can see. It's more of like a mail and plate looking set. It is a robe, and this is only a robe set, unfortunately, so this is not something that is going to have any pants, but we will see. Maybe that is something that is coming down the line. Yeah, not the best set, honestly. Like, the shoulders are obviously quite cool. The helm is really weak on this one. Again, it has that kind of spinning belt bug, which is strange, and the sharp thumb, but I think it is cool though that you look at the gloves. It's got like these kind of massive rings around them, which is kind of cool looking with a neat design on it. But overall, not a breathtaking set, using the same colorations on the different versions as the quarter tires, so there is some synergy there, and maybe you can mix and match them to kind of make a cool looking set overall. But this is the second Venthyr set that is going to be available to players in patch 9.1. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. That is the 5 sets that are available for the different covenants. As I said before, available for all armor types, so look forward to that. Currently don't know the prices for like the Renowned Quartermaster. Hopefully it's not a ton of anima. That's going to be super, super annoying. That's like one of the most annoying things of 9.1 is that they made these cool sets, but they made them so expensive to buy. And it looks like they are going to be ensembles as opposed to just buying individual pieces. So once you buy the set, you get the entire set instead of like buying just the shoulders or buying just the thing. So we're going to see what happens with that for sure in later PTR builds. But this video was kind of just showing off the sets. So let me know down below, guys. Let me know what your favorite set is. Let me know how you're going to mix and match these. Let me know, what you think. And yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what people come up with when the patch launches later on down the line. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. Before I go, I'd like to give a massive shout out to our amazing patrons, YouTube channel members, and Twitch subs. You guys are awesome. And if you'd like to support the channel in any of those ways, links are down below. So leave a like on this video, guys, if you liked it, and subscribe if you haven't. We've also got a partner Discord channel with over 3,000 members. And as I said, I am now streaming on twitch.tv/MrGM. If you want to see me streaming in the 9.1 PTR, Burning Crusade Classic Beta, all of that good stuff, guys, we're over on twitch.tv/MrGM every single day. And with that, guys, I'll see you next time.